won't stop, won't stop.
It's match day one from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia, and tonight it's Atlanta United 2 against New England Revolution 2. Good evening, I'm Matt Peterson, excited for this matchup as both teams begin the 2023 season in MLS Next Pro. This match originally set to kick off in about 30 minutes, but England weather could be ahead, so they moved it up 30 minutes just in case. Both teams trying to get off on the right foot to open up this MLS Next Pro season. And a home game for Atlanta United 2. Several players, some travel miles under their belts after heading to Columbus as the first team for last night's game. Atlanta United 2 has this starting lineup. Three of those that went to Columbus: Nick Firmino, Alan Carlton, and Luke Brennan, each in the starting lineup. It's a 4-3-3 formation for the new man in charge of Atlanta 2. It's Steve Cook, who came over from Seattle Sounders following Garth Lagerway. A great partnership with Seattle as academy director. He led the Seattle Sounders U17s to the GA Cup championship last year. Reyes is the goalkeeper. Several academy products in this team for Atlanta United 2. For New England Revolution 2, a young team as well. Yeah, Fry up top. They're excited about him as the center forward. Diaz and Adebayo Smith on the flanks. Rosansky, a veteran of North American soccer. He is the captain for another season. He'll be in the midfield with Okello and Damian Rivera. Revolution 2, led by head coach Clint Payne, his fourth season at the helm of New England's second team. So it's the Revolution in a 4-3-3 against Atlanta United 2, also in a 4-3-3 from Fifth Third Stadium. We Revolution 2 in its blue uniforms. Atlanta United 2 will be in its white uniforms. Both teams' MLS Next Pro season's about to get underway. Steve Cook, excited for this new challenge. And head coach in February, through time with Seattle.
Are you ready, Atlanta? The juice is loose!
Is in blue. Both teams open their MLS Next Pro here in 2023. Back to Reyes. Clearance from the goalkeeper. Expect Revolution 2 to press. Here's an opportunity in the first minute. What a save to his right, Vicente Reyes. It was there for Malcolm Fry. And he nearly gives Revolution 2 an opening goal. That came out of nowhere from Revolution 2. Malcolm Fry bursting forward and in the box on that right side. Open game early on this Sunday night. Both teams looking to attack. First good chance falls to Revolution 2. Across the back, Pierce Caille, center back partner of Santiago Suarez. Peyton Miller is the left back. He wears number 76. And he is the youngest ever to play for Revolution 2 at 15 years, 138 days. Keep an eye on him. for New England, 76 for Revolution 2. Advantage is played. United 2 plays on. Very open start to this game. Midfield 3 for Revolution 2. Noble Okello, Jake Rosansky, and Damian Rivera. Front 3. Marcos Diaz on the left. Jordan Adebayo Smith is the center forward. Malcolm Fry on the right wing. For Atlanta United 2, Aiden McFadden's the left back. Fod Radi Nii, the 28-year-olds signed from Tormenta FC. And Efrain Morales are the center backs. Tyler Young is the right back for United 2. Nick Firmino, Ajani Fortune, and Alan Carlton, the midfield 3 for Atlanta United 2. And then Jonathan Vial, David Mejia, Luke Brennan, the front 3 up top. Free kick is given. Luis Guardia is the referee in charge of this one. Both teams look lively and ready to attack. Atlanta United 2 head coach Steve Cook, U17 head coach with the Sounders. They won the GA Cup last April. Matt Lowry is the academy director with Atlanta United 2. Several Atlanta area kids on this team, a lot of them in the starting lineup out of the Atlanta United Academy, and now full professionals who have signed Atlanta United 2 contracts. Adani will leave it for the goalkeeper, Vicente Reyes, 19-year-old from Atlanta, also out of the academy. Atlanta wants to build, New England wants to press. We'll see what gives tonight. There it's Atlanta breaking the press. Throw in far side of the field. Tyler Young, draft pick out of Campbell University. 22-year-old throws it in. Here's Mejia. Throw in for New England. There is the 15-year-olds, Peyton Miller, youngest to ever debut for Revolution 2. He's the left back tonight. Due to an injury, he gets an opportunity to start. Has been with Revolution 2 the entire preseason. Best chance came in the first minute. Malcolm Fry in alone on goal. Excellent save from Vicente Reyes. Outstretched leg to his right. Revolution want to press. Atlanta United wants to build out of the back. Good composure here, but it's one. The press works here for New England too. Marcos Diaz earns a free kick. Marcos Diaz, the Brazilian. Years of age. Previously played with Vasco da Gama. Free kick for Revolution 2. 5 minutes in from Kennesaw, Georgia. Rosansky with the delivery, and it's beyond everybody. That was Jake Rosansky. His name captain. His first year with the Revolution 2 a couple years ago. Grew up on the East Coast, played professional soccer in Israel before the Revolution system. The press now is giving Atlanta United problems. That's Malcolm Fry applying pressure. He nearly won it. And it's McFadden spinning away from it. McFadden is on loan from the first team, bringing some experience in left back position for Atlanta 2. Good push here for New England 2. Tug of the jersey, no penalty is given. Luis Guardia, the referee, had a good view. Revolution 2 shouting that that should have been a penalty. Rosansky, the captain, offering his words. And again, Atlanta United 2 will try and build slowly. With the goalkeeper, 19-year-old Vicente Reyes, an Atlanta United Academy product. Long diagonal off the back of Miller, kept in play by Atlanta United 2. Spoke with Steve Cook, head coach of Atlanta 2, about marrying the success with the results, but also developing players for the first team, which he did quite well at Seattle before coming over to Atlanta. His first year here as the head coach at Atlanta United 2. It's Malcolm Fry in the box again. Good pullback. A few step overs from Fry. In the end, he runs out of room. Good battle there. Malcolm Fry against Aiden McFadden. And the Atlanta United first team member did his job against Fry. Fry, 17 years of age. Product of the Revolution Academy. Wreaking havoc on the right wing early here. Atlanta 2 probing, inviting the pressure from Revolution 2. Here it comes. Away from Reyes. Excellent here, Jonathan Vial, 17-year-old Academy product from Atlanta. Reyes, good use of the width of the field. It's on here for Atlanta 2. Bending ball in behind the back line. Off his line, Campuzano. Revolution 2 goalkeeper, his first work this evening. And he gets there ahead of Mejia. Both teams limited video from preseason on their opposition, what to expect, what personnel to expect, how many first team players might be down, how many players who may have gone on loan, on a short-term loan with the first team. Their best expectation. New England Revolution 2, we're expecting a good transition game. How good Atlanta 2 are in transition. Atlanta 2, New England Revolution would try and press here tonight, as they have here in the first 10 minutes. Good composure there for McFadden. Johnny Fortune. Fortune's also on loan from the first team. 20-year-old homegrown player from Raleigh, North Carolina. Wearing 35 in the center of midfield for Atlanta United 2. Direct play here from Vicente Reyes. Pierre Caillet rises for the header. It's back on here for Vial, the 17-year-old pushing forward. Vial ran out of room, good defending. Santiago Suarez pinched in at the center back position. Diagonal switch, it's on, it's Fry again. He's in behind. First touch let him down a bit, but now he faces up against McFadden. Deep throw in for Revolution 2. We asked Steve Cook, what is your style, head coach? He said, I'm a hardworking person. His family history in Sheffield, England. He said, my dad was a co-worker for 48 years. Blue collar. My dad was a steel worker. It's fallen in midfields. Suarez gets there for Revolution 2. A throw in for the Revs. Steve Cook told me one of my greatest strengths is I am never satisfied as a coach, but that happens to be one of my biggest weaknesses. Always want to be better. We're always chasing something else. And I tell the players, there's someone else chasing you all the time, trying to take your spot. 54 years of age, Steve Cook at the helm of Atlanta United 2. Good settling touch from Vial. Good work tracking back. Rosansky, the veteran of this group, the captain. On the ball here. All the way back, Nico Campuzano. That's a good build from Revolution 2. Possibilities from this left side. Rosansky showing in midfield. They continue to find Malcolm Fry on this right wing. He could not quite keep it in. Jay Fortune, Raleigh, North Carolina, homegrown player for Atlanta United, on loan from the first team, 20 years of age for the Atlanta midfielder. Here he is on the ball. Nick Firmino, 22-year-old from Brazil, last played with Union Omaha. He was part of the group and went to Columbus. Tough night for Atlanta United, lost 6-1 to Columbus Crew last night. Steve Cook said 7 or 8 players had gone with the team just in case they were needed for that game. Good win from Vial. Vial thought about it. Waits for support, Jonathan Vial. And the offside flag is up. Gonna pull the ball back to the exact spot where the infraction occurred. Pierre Caillet will restart. Caillet played at Temple. He's from France. Free kick. All the way back to Vicente Reyes. He's been very impressive with his feet tonight. That one's out of play, but a good idea looking for Jonathan Vial. The entire front three out of the Atlanta United Academy. Jonathan Vial, 17 years of age, number 10. The center forward's David Mejia, he's 19. And Luke Brennan, 18 years of age, he's the right winger. McFadden into Nick Firmino. For good pressure, the high press wins it for Revolution 2, Marcos Diaz. Diaz at the end line. Tries to earn a corner. That's excellent defending from Atlanta United 2. Very open game here in Kennesaw, Georgia. Free kick is given at midfield. Atlanta United 2 is in the Central Division within the Eastern Conference. 13 teams in total in the East. In each conference, the 2 division champions and the 5 clubs with the next highest point totals, which means 7 total clubs per conference, will make the 2023 MLS Next Pro playoffs. 8 returnees on this Atlanta United 2 team. Vicente Reyes, the goalkeeper, and Raymar, Nelson Orji among the defenders who are back. Nick Firmino, David Mejia, Manike, and Wogu, along with Tony Tiente and Jonathan Vial. Good composure. Fouled Adeniyi, the 28-year-old from London. Last played with Tormenta FC. USL League One, now playing with Atlanta United 2 as a veteran at the back to help usher along the young prospects. Excellent ball. Vial saved. First chance of the night for Atlanta United 2. Jonathan Vial forcing Nico Campuzano into his first save. Past the goalkeeper, it's on here. Off the post from a tough angle, Jordan Adebayo-Smith. He rounded Reyes. Tried to find the empty net, did so well with the pressure, and Revolution 2 has its second good chance of this first half. So close for Jordan Adebayo-Smith. He is a bright prospect. Last played with Red Bulls 2 from East London, England. 22 years of age. My conversations with Clint Pay and the central midfielder Jake Rosansky said, to be fair, we've never really had a true center forward in the last 3 seasons. Jordan Adebayo-Smith might carry the load this year as the true number 9. He nearly opened his account for 2023 with that chance. Here it is for Atlanta United 2. Jay Fortune trying to find Vial on the far side. It's a goal kick. This broadcast, MLS Next Pro, is presented by Piedmont. Nick Firmino. Perfect ball towards the corner. It's on here for Atlanta United 2, but good defending. Santiago Suarez in a good position. Suarez from Rockland, California, just outside Sacramento, out of the Sacramento Republic Academy. Just 17 years of age for Suarez. And once again, the broadcast is presented by Piedmont. Short corner kick. Vial. Cross from the left. Good idea, just a bit high there for Nick Firmino. A good start to this game. Pretty open, pretty even. The best 2 chances for Revolution 2. The first came from Malcolm Fry in the very first minute as he broke in on the right side of the box. Good save from Vicente Reyes. And then most recently, Jordan Adebayo-Smith did excellent to win the ball, get behind the goalkeeper, Vicente Reyes. His shot from a tough angle hit the post and stayed out. And Bruzano with the restart. Bruzano is from Spain, 25 years of age. And the clearance from Suarez. Diverse back line for Revolution 2. You have Victor Souza, who's out of the college game, played at Boston College. Pierre Caille, again, college player, played at Temple. He's from France. Santiago Suarez partners him. He's out of the Sacramento Republic Academy from USL Championship, 17 years of age. And then Peyton Miller, the left back, 15 years old, youngest ever to play for Revolution 2. McFadden pressured. Good first touch. He finds Vial. Vial into the channel for Mejia. And Suarez wins the foot race. He goes back to Campuzano. Clearance comes central. Good throw in. It's Mejia. His low cross is blocked by Pierre Caillet. Revolution 2 trying to break the other way. All sorts of space for the visitors. Good defending. Rivera lost it. One of the central midfielders for Revolution 2, Damian Rivera. Efrain Morales, 19-year-old homegrown player. Partner, Adeniyi for Orlando United 2 at the back. McFadden played at Notre Dame. He's from Westchester, Pennsylvania. He's under pressure here from Malcolm Fry. And you see the frustration building for McFadden. He wants support from the left side of his midfield. Free kick is given at the center circle. This broadcast is presented by Burnt Hickory Brewery. Opening game for Orlando United 2 and New England Revolution 2. MLS Next Pro is underway in 2023. Matt Peterson with you. A good game so far. Good tactical battle. Both teams looking to go for it. A lot of probing from Orlando United 2, trying to draw out Revolution 2, who have pressed very well. Long switch, and a throw in here for Revolution 2. Malcolm Fry. Free kick to Revolution 2. Revolution 2 had a 10-day training trip to Sarasota, Florida. Able to play a few friendlies. They took on Tampa Bay Rowdies at the USL Championship, and then a few MLS Next Pro competitors, Colorado Rapids 2 and Orlando City B. I asked Coach Clint Pay, what do you want to do when you have the ball? He said, we look to progress it, or possess it progressively, trying to get in behind the defense. It's a turnover here. Orlando United 2 has possibilities. 4 white shirts in the box. Cross goes to the back post. Firmino was hanging as long as he could on that good cross. Couldn't quite connect. Good build up there from Orlando 2. They broke quickly after winning the ball. Clint Pay told me, when we have the ball, we talk about attracting and then going somewhere else, creating overloads. See Pay coaching at the bottom left of your screen. He says our defense likes to have a very high line, as we see here. Get our numbers forward. We think about being balanced and intelligent, not being wasteful with the ball. Fawn on a knee, 28-year-old from England. Back for Reyes. Teenage goalkeeper under some pressure. Far side throw in for Revolution 2. Souza for Fry. Fry battling McFadden to throw in here for Revolution 2. Malcolm Fry, the 17-year-old, against Aidan McFadden, the 24-year-old Atlanta first team player. Good battle in the entire first half. Hard challenge. Referee said play on. As Adebayo Smith trying to hold up the ball for his teammates. Oh, nearly a bad giveaway there from Campuzano, right in the middle of the field, nearly picked up by Atlanta United 2. Damian Rivera trying to pull the strings here for Revolution 2. Jake Rosansky wide for Malcolm Fry. Fry clips it. Back post, it's a good ball. It'll be a Revolution 2 throw-in. Fry connecting with Marcos Diaz, 21-year-old Brazilian on that left wing for Revolution 2. Back all the way back, Pierre Caillet. Now Atlanta United 2 inviting pressure, conceding the space in midfield to Jake Rosansky and Revolution 2. Now it's Fry in the pocket. Pierre Caillet bypasses the first line of pressure. Been impressed with the Revolution 2's ability to build through this Atlanta United 2 defense. They found Malcolm Fry once again. Rosansky with the switch. Marcos Diaz, good first touch. Some contact, referee says play on. This broadcast is presented by Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Good composure from Pierre Caillet. Malcolm Fry again on the edge of the box, slightly long touch. Good recovery from Aidan McFadden. They have found Fry time and again on the corner of that 18-yard box. We have seen a sub for Revolution 2 at 65. Noble Okela, 22-year-old from Toronto, previously with Toronto FC. Here he is on the ball. The defending corner kick coming to Revolution 2. And again, we see the game plan from Quimpe. He says we like to take the ball, attract it, go somewhere else with the bat. Going over, creating overloads, kind of sucking the defense into one side of the field and then switching to the other. They've done that a lot. Putting Malcolm Fry into space on the right, Marcos Diaz into space on the left. Corner kick for Revolution 2 here in the 33rd minute. To the near post, flicked on and clear. Adebayo Smith turning and hitting just past the upper corner. Good power for Jordan Adebayo Smith. You get the post earlier in the half. This time did not miss the frame by much. Tremendous power from the 22-year-old from London. Formerly with Red Bulls 2, now with Revolution 2. Aiden McFadden for Atlanta United 2 wants support. Finds Alan Carlton. 18-year-old from the Atlanta United Academy went with the first team to Columbus for last night's defeat. Nick Firmino. McFadden. Firmino throw into Atlanta United 2. Into Jonathan Vial. Vicente Reyes. Very open game. Both teams trying to play expansive football. Firmino. Perfect weight on that ball over the top. Luke Brennan, the 18-year-old academy product, on the edge of the box. Can the Revolution break the other way? Revs 2 with Malcolm Fry. Head out of Adebayo Smith. Darting in front. Instead goes out to Marcos Diaz. The Brazilian on the edge of the box. Waits for support. It comes from Rosanski. Inside Noble Okello. Kaye. Jake Rosanski drops off to support the center backs. Rosanski's 26 from Germantown, Maryland, played for Maccabi. Where's Laya in Israel before coming back to the United States. Malcolm Fry at the end line. Earns a corner kick. Walking over to take the corner kick, Jake Rosanski. Played college soccer at Maryland. Has known Clint Pay going back to his youth soccer days before Maryland. Short corner, back to Rosanski. A little back heel, clever there. Rosanski has scored! Intended for a cross, it took a deflection, and the captain for Revolution 2 has given the visitors a lead here in the first half in Kennesaw. Short corner, clever back heel. Opportunistic cross, and Atlanta United 2 will feel unlucky with this deflection. Watch this back heel, a 2v1 situation. He stayed onside, and the low cross from Rosansky comes off Aiden McFadden. Either a goal for Rosansky or an own goal for McFadden, but nonetheless, Revolution 2 have a lead on the road.
New England.
Atlanta United 2 wants to play quickly.
I personally do not. Maybe seeing it in the actual film notes.
New England Revolution 2 goal in the 37th minute, number 32, Jake Rosansky.
Rosansky with the goal. Off the corner kick. And now work to do for Atlanta United 2. Set piece defending is critical. You can't overcommit to the corner, but you do not want the 2v1 situation that Aiden McFadden found himself in. I think another teammate supporting him would have made that an easier set piece to deal with. Morales sliding over, back to Reyes. The goalkeeper clears. McFadden. Jonathan Vial. Back heel attempt by Alan Carlton does not come off. Fry pulls it back for Rosansky. Good sliding win. Now they capitalize on the space vacated by the left back. It's on here for Atlanta United 2, 3 versus 4. Clip to the middle of the field and just over Firmino again. He's had some well-timed runs. The Brazilian central midfielder timed it well again. That one just a little bit too high as he tried to get on the end of the cross. Good tactical awareness, though. It was Peyton Miller getting forward, the 15-year-old left back for Revolution 2. He lost the ball. And immediately, Atlanta United 2 attacked the space that he left in his left back position. Revolution 2 taking the sting out of the game. They lead 1-0. They can slow the pace down a bit with Noble Okello supporting the center backs. Vicente Reyes off his line. Fon on a knee. Jonathan Vial. McFadden on a knee with F. Morales. Jay Fortune turns it over, throw in Revolution 2. 5 minutes before halftime in Kennesaw, Georgia. 37th minute goal from the captain, Jake Rosansky, of a short corner kick, a deflected shot, and that's the difference in this one. Good turn of pace from David Mejia. Good challenge. Pinching in from Peyton Miller to help win it. Good work from McFadden to keep it in for Atlanta United 2. Nick Firmino. Oh, that's wonderful from Atlanta United 2. It's on the left side. McFadden crossing. Not on the target. It was back across the face of goal. Wonderful build-up here. Beautiful interplay. It started with Vial. It ends with David Mejia, but he could not test the goalkeeper, Nico Campuzano. Free kick to Revolution 2. Luke Brennan, wider to the channel. Jay Fortune. Here's Eddie McFadden. Jonathan Vial. Vial has options, crossing! Good headed clearance. Santiago Suarez takes some contact. He had to get there. Appreciated by his goalkeeper, Nico Campuzano. That was an inviting ball there. Jonathan Vial just mesmerizing cross to the back post. And covering was Santiago Suarez, the 17-year-old product of the Sacramento Republic Academy. Revolution 2 competing in the Eastern Conference Northeast Division alongside New York City FC 2, Philadelphia Union 2, TFC 2, Red Bulls 2, and Crown Legacy FC. Another good play. He's having a good first half. The 17-year-old Santiago Suarez had to go a long way from his center back position to cover for Peyton Miller, but he got there in time. Spoke with Jake Rosansky on a call this week about his team, the preseason. He says we're more cohesive than we were last year. Good camaraderie built. Like Glenn Payne, the coaching staff, and the preseason trip to Florida. And now Revolution 2 with the lead, slowing the tempo down. Jake Rosansky's goal, the difference. One by Atlanta United 2. Hard foul, and a booking is coming. Jake Rosansky in the book. Easy decision as he took down Jay Fortune.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time here in the first half.
Minimum 1 minute of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Well played game, both teams. Visitors from New England have the lead. Jonathan Vial. Defended by Malcolm Fry. Good delivery once again, and brave goalkeeping. Nico Campuzano. The Spaniard came off his line, and the trainer will come out, as he may have collided there with Santiago Suarez. Daryl St. Jean, the athletic trainer for Revolution 2. Walking out to check on his goalkeeper and center back. Campuzano 2 is from Spain. Last club was FC Cincinnati 2. The Revs 2 goalkeeper. Halftime From Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia, the visitors have a lead. 37th minute goal from a short corner kick. Jake Rosansky took an unfortunate deflection off the leg of Aiden McFadden at the near post on its way in. But I would say a deserved lead for Revolution 2. They had multiple chances. Malcolm Fry in the first minute. Jordan Adebayo-Smith hit the post after he rounded the goalkeeper Vicente Reyes. Match day 1 from Kennesaw, Georgia. And at halftime, it's Revolution 2 leading Atlanta United 2, 1-0.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hey there, welcome back to another exciting season of MLS Next Pro. I'm Samara Perez. The action kicks off this weekend, and today we are delighted to be joined by Crown Legacy President Darius Barnes. Darius, your club debuts this weekend against Huntsville City FC, and we're sure you must be pretty busy, so thank you so much for making time for us today.
No, thanks for having me, Samara. It's a pleasure to join.
How anxious are you to get the season started?
We're excited here at Crown Legacy FC and Charlotte FC to finally be able to enter MLS Next Pro, and for us to be able to finally, put our boots across the white lines and kind of display ourselves. We're excited. Obviously, we tuned in last year in the inaugural season, and for us to be able to enter here in 2023 in our inaugural season. And we're excited about what Crown Legacy FC has to bring and offer to the league.
We often talk about the pathway to MLS Next Pro. What has your path been like from the moment you became president to now?
I started with Charlotte FC here in 2021 to help build and grow our club here in the Carolinas. And it's just been a fantastic opportunity for me. Ultimately success for us is going to be how many players are able to push through our pipeline from our academy to Crown Legacy FC and on to the first team playing at Bank of America Stadium. And so all eyes are on the prize and making sure we're pushing players through to the first team and making sure the players have the necessary resources. We feel confident about the players that we've been able to assemble from a Crown Legacy FC standpoint. And hopefully in a year, 2, 3 years time, we'll be able to see the fruits of that labor.
What has been the biggest hurdle your club has been able to overcome during this past year?
Just finding the dedicated time really has probably been the biggest obstacle, but our organization has been fantastic and given us the support and resources that we need to making sure, obviously, that we were able to launch successfully in MLS last year with Charlotte FC, and have no doubt that we'll be able to do the same this year with Crown Legacy FC. So, a lot of the hard work is behind us, but we still have tons of hard work ahead of us as the season commences this weekend for us on Sunday at 3 p.m. against Huntsville City FC. We're extremely excited about the opportunity to be able to showcase ourselves. So this has just been a fantastic feat for us as a club, and we're looking forward for what's to come.
We're happy to hear that. Darius, what does it mean to you being back in your home state of North Carolina, now leading Crown Legacy FC?
Yeah, it really means the world. It has some extra lift and extra adrenaline for me to be able to help grow a club in my home state. Being from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I played my college ball at Duke University. Being able to have the opportunity to come full circle and bring the game back here and help grow the game here has a little bit of an extra meaning for me. For us, we just want to be another opportunity that motivates kids and motivates youth to pursue their dreams, to pursue their ambitious goals to become a professional player.
All right, now finally, let's dive into the people. What has the community's response been like to the team? Just
been unwavering support for us. We've really tried to be extremely rooted in this community, and that's paid off tenfold. This has been fantastic from a community asset standpoint, and for us as a club, we want to get involved in local communities, and that doesn't just include Charlotte, but it's hyper local communities. And so just being able to dive in and peel the layers back and give back to the supporting and surrounding communities of the Charlotte area is going to be fantastic, and that exudes off the pitch as well. The boys had a fantastic park cleanup day earlier this week in the Matthews area, and they know the importance that it means to not to just have the community support them, but to support the community as well.
That's amazing. We're excited for you guys. Well, Darius, thank you so much for speaking with us today. It was a pleasure, and we wish Crown Legacy FC much success this season.
I appreciate it, Samara. It was nice to be on here.
I'm Samara Perez. Thanks for tuning in.
Halftime from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia. And a 1-0 lead for Revolution 2. The captain, Jake Rosansky. His goal in the 37th minute with a short corner kick. Took a deflection off Aiden McFadden on its way in. Is the difference in this one, and I would say a deserved lead for New England Revolution 2. Here are the stats. Atlanta United 2 possessing the ball a bit more, 62%. Revolution 2 has been pressing and looking to create chances on the counter. 5 shots for the Revs, 3 for Atlanta United 2. 2 corner kicks, Revolution 2, one of those led to the only goal. Just a few fouls, very clean game, very respectful game. Both teams trying to play good soccer. Revolution 2 leading 1-0 and now more on this MLS Next Pro season.
MLS Next Pro fans, we are back. Michelle Montaigne alongside my co-host Samara Perez, getting ready for season 2, which will be here very, very soon. And since this league does things a little bit differently, we're here to explain all you need to know for season 2 of MLS Next Pro.
MLS Next Pro was launched by Major League Soccer in March of 2022. The Professional Men's Soccer League provides players a pathway to bigger opportunities in soccer, such as landing a first-team contract. MLS Next Pro is fundamental to the development of all professionals working in and around the beautiful game.
There are 27 teams competing in the league this year. They're broken up into 4 divisions that make up 2 conferences. The Frontier and Pacific divisions make up the Western Conference, each featuring 7 teams apiece. The Northeast Division boasts 6 clubs, and the Central Division with 7 teams both make up the Eastern Conference.
Now, this league is all about innovation. Therefore, it features several differences from other soccer leagues. First, there are no ties in MLS Next Pro. If a match ends in a tie at the end of regulation, the game will proceed directly to a shootout with kicks from the penalty mark.
That brings us to the point system. Similar to other soccer leagues, a team will earn 3 points with a win at the end of regulation, 1 point for a tie, and 0 points for a loss in regulation. A club will earn 2 points if the game ends in a tie and they go on to win the shootout that Samara just explained following the end of regulation.
Last year, we introduced 2 rules not seen anywhere else. First, the off-field treatment rule, or OTR for short, where if a player is suspected to have an injury and is on the ground for more than 15 seconds, a medical crew comes onto the field to evaluate the player and assist him off the pitch. The player is then treated by medical staff and required to remain off the field for 3 minutes. Next, the red card suspension rule. If a player receives a red card, that player will serve the resulting 1-game suspension against the same team that he received the red card. This rule applies in the case of a direct red card or a second yellow card. 2023 will introduce a new rule. The league added a new time substitution rule. This allows a maximum of 10 seconds for a player to leave the field when subbed off. If he exceeds 10 seconds, the player coming in must wait 60 seconds to enter the field, which results in the team playing a man down for that period of time.
Also new this year, the expanded playoffs feature a pick-your-opponent format for the first 2 rounds. 7 teams from each conference will advance to the playoffs. The club with the most regular season points in each conference will earn a first-round bye. Now, during the quarterfinals, the next two teams in each conference, so the 2 and 3 seeds, will choose their opponent and will host their match. The two remaining teams not selected will play each other, with the higher seeded team hosting. In the conference semis, the 1 seed will choose its opponent from the remaining 2 lowest seeded teams, with home field advantage, of course. The second highest seed will host the remaining team.
Also this season, the majority of MLS Next Pro matches, plus all Decision Day matches and the Cup, will stream live on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. To view the complete schedule, visit MLSNextPro.com.
Samara and I are so excited for year 2, and we cannot wait to watch it all unfold alongside all of you.
Welcome back. Fifth Third Bank Stadium, Kennesaw, Georgia. At halftime, a 1-0 game, and they have changed that to an own goal to Aiden McFadden. So no goal for Jake Rosansky of Revolution 2, instead an own goal for Aiden McFadden as it went off his leg on the way into the back of the net. Here are the highlights of the first half. Opening game for both teams. This was in the very first minute. Malcolm Fry, the 17-year-old, denied by Vicente Reyes. Great save. And the goalkeeper on the opposite end, it was Jonathan Vial, one of the best chances of the first 45 minutes for Atlanta United 2. This was a good bending ball. Over-aggressive goalkeeping from Vicente Reyes. Jordan Adebayo-Smith off the post off a perfect pass in behind the back line. Adebayo-Smith getting some frustration out after that miss off the post. Power in that one past the near upper corner. Here is the goal. Clever back heel here. He stayed onside. Rosansky's shot off the leg of Aiden McFadden will go down as an own goal, but created by the captain, Jake Rosansky. And give credit, look at this assist. Marcos Diaz, whoop, from the Brazilian, little back heel. Nothing Alan Carlton could do about it. He was in a 1v2 situation. And Diaz with the assist. Unofficially, I guess it will go down as an own goal, but he created that with that back heel. How will Atlanta United 2 respond? 45 minutes to pull a goal back on this opening weekend.
Fans, let's welcome back to the pitch your Atlanta United 2.
Set for the start of the second half. 1-0 Revolution 2. One change for Revolution 2. Joshua Bolma has come on to replace Damian Rivera. And here we go. Second half. Revolution 2 is in blue. Atlanta United 2 is in white. Revs 2 lead 1-0 on the own goal from Ada McFadden. Two changes for Atlanta United 2. Santiago Sosa and Kareem Tamimi have both entered, replacing Alan Carlton and Jay Fortune.
Entering the match, number 5, Tony Tiente.
Whistle behind the play. The number 5 who entered is Tony Tiente, not Santiago Sosa, beg your pardon. And Tony Tiente, 24-year-old from Cameroon. Here comes Atlanta United 2. Excellent dribbling here. Oh, and he stood him up. Wonderful defending. Just mano a mano, he got it right, Santiago Suarez. Kareem Tamimi, the number 9 who has entered for Atlanta United 2. 26-year-old from France, played at Georgia Gwinnett College. And the offside flag comes up. Thrown to Revolution 2. Now Joshua Bolma, the halftime substitute, replaced Damian Rivera. 20-year-old from Accra, Ghana, played at Maryland. Number 4 overall pick by Revolution in this year's draft out of Maryland. Twice first team all Big Ten. Making his Revolution 2 debut tonight, Joshua Bolma. Here come Revolution 2. For the attack, it's Bolma. His first touches. Wide here on the left, Marcos Diaz helped create the opening goal, and that one's right at Vicente Reyes, the goalkeeper. Tamimi nearly gets there, but Nico Campuzano is there first. Ahead of the French substitute, Kareem Tamimi. Here's Bolma, smooth on the ball, number 16 for Revolution 2. Denoble Okello. Suarez. Miller tucks inside, allowing space for Joshua Bolma on this side. Bolma wanted the long switch. Well defended there. Luke Brennan, the 18-year-old, came over to deny the cross. Bolma. Good interplay here from Revolution 2. Malcolm Pry has been as active as he was in the first 30 minutes or so. Although back to Nico Campuzano, 25-year-old Spaniard. Good composure. And now it's in the channel. Marcos Diaz. Switching ball, well defended. Top of the area. That is in the far corner. What a spectacular goal from the top of the box. That one will count for Jake Rosansky. He created the own goal. No own goal that time. The captain has his name on the score sheet, and he's doubled the lead. Revolution 2 leading 2-0 here in Kennesaw, Georgia. That was wonderfully done. Just pulled it back to his left from the top of the box. The captain, spectacular hit. And that's a body blow to Atlanta United 2. They had some momentum here in the first few minutes since halftime. But United 2 unable to clear its lines. And the central midfielder, Rosansky, in an advanced position to capitalize on that.
52nd minute by number 32, Jake Rosansky.
Bigger hill to climb now for Atlanta United 2. Reyes off his line. Tony Tiente, the substitute, coming on at halftime. 24-year-old from Cameroon. Out of the Kalanji Soccer Academy, UPSL. Can you make a difference alongside Kareem Timimi? Timimi's running the channel here central. Deep throw in here for Atlanta United 2. Now Steve Cook, first game as the head coach of Atlanta United 2. Reporting to Academy Director Matt Lowry. Cook from Sheffield, England. Began at the Sheffield Wednesday Academy before moving to the U.S. to work with Sereno Soccer Club in Phoenix. Tamimi unable to settle it. It's a goal kick now to Revolution 2. Hired by the Rapids in 2010 to become the first Academy Director after time as an assistant coach and interim head coach of the first team. Steve Cook became the head coach and technical director at OKC Energy FC in the USL Championship before moving to Phoenix Rising as their technical director of soccer. Finally to Seattle Sounders, May of 21. We're in the academy at Seattle for a short time, and now head coach at Atlanta 2. Back reunited with Garth Lagerway and Matt Lowry. Too far in front of Jordan Adebayo-Smith. He was impeding with the restart from Vicente Reyes. Adebayo-Smith is in the book. Yellow card to the 22-year-old center forward.
New England Revolution 2 yellow card in the 55th minute, number 99, Jordan Adebayo-Smith.
Steve Cook, assistant coach. Jose Silva, who's been with the Atlanta United Academy since 2021. And he coached the U19 team since his entry to the club. Boma. Fry's cross is blocked out for a throw in deep near the corner. McFadden there denying the cross. Atlanta United 2 needs some life. They seemed the more likely to score the tying goal early in the second half before that great hit from Rosansky doubled the lead for Revolution 2. Look at that from Boma, spinning. Edge of the box. Lost his footing. Confident player off the bench for Revolution 2, Joshua Boma. Corner kick coming here for Revolution 2. For the moment, no warning of a short corner here for Revolution 2. That is how they scored the opening goal. And now someone offers the short option. It is Marcos Diaz. He had the back heel that led to the own goal. Instead of that, they go the long way towards the spot. It's headed out. He knew he was in an offside position, so he stayed out of the play. Throw in to Atlanta United 2. Atlanta United 2 thrown on the far side. They do break through the pressure. High line continues for Revolution 2 defensively. Good defending. He's had a good night. Pierre Caille, the entire back four. Revolution 2 has stood tall. Good 1v1 defending there. Diaz. Boma, excellent ball. Good pull back, and the shot is blocked. It was nearly there again for Jordan Adebayo-Smith. Perfect cutback, but then took slightly too long, allowing the defender to come in to block the shot with a slide tackle, but that was a beautiful bit of passing from Joshua Boma, the 20-year-old from Maryland, picked by New England, number 4 in this year's MLS Super Draft. Cross is headed to the top of the area, chested down, another hit off the crossbar. Nearly his second spectacular goal of the second half. Jake Rosansky on the half volley rattles the goal frame. Here's Diaz. Revolution 2 looking for a third goal. Peyton Miller, 15 years of age, takes the back heel. Miller's early cross, and it's a corner kick. Good skill from Peyton Miller, the youngest ever to play for Revolution 2. Gets the start on opening night here in Kennesaw, Georgia. So close here for Jake Rosansky. Touch off the chest, showing he can strike it with his right foot as well. The goal earlier in the half came on a curling effort with his left. That one was well hit with his right. Here's the corner kick. Headed in! It's a third for Revolution 2. Unmarked at the back post. And it's been all Revolution 2 since halftime. A couple changes here for Revolution 2. The goal goes to Pierre Caillet, 23-year-old out of Temple University by way of France. He was free inside the box, a little contact to clear his space. An own goal, a wonder goal from Rozanski, and a headed goal from Pierre Caillet, and it's 3-0 Revolution 2. Right off the substitutes bench, another possibility for Revolution 2.
New England Revolution 2 goals scored in the 60th minute. Number 44, Pierre Caillet.
Weverton is the substitute, the Brazilian, 20 years of age. In the match, replacing Jordan Adebayo-Smith.
Exiting the match, number 99, Jordan Adebayo-Smith. Entering the match, number 55, Weverton. Also exiting the match, number 43, Thiago Suarez. Entering the match, number 41, Colby Quinones.
The other change for Revolution 2, Santiago Suarez, who had a very good hour at center back, comes off for Colby Quinones, number 41, Revolution 2.
Entering the match, number 21, Eric Centeno.
And Eric Centeno has entered for Atlanta United 2. Another break here for Malcolm Fry. His cross is headed out, another corner kick coming. Weverton last played for Flamengo in Brazil, signed with Revolution 2 last August. 1 goal in 5 appearances with Flamengo U20s before signing last August. 4 games, no goals for the Brazilian. Here's the corner. No contact, and now Atlanta United breaks the other way. Free kick is won. Centeno, who just came on, wears number 21. He was drafted by Atlanta United in the Super Drafts out of University of Pacific, out of Stockton, California. 30 games, 16 starts for Atlanta United 2 last season. Makes his debut in 2023 off the bench. Here's Atlanta United 2. Forward in the attack, Jonathan Vial. Good strike, just past the far post. Best chance of the second half for Atlanta United 2. It comes here in the 65th minute. This break up this left side. Curling effort, just off the mark. Luke Brennan, the 18-year-old homegrown player. Centeno, by the way, replaced David Mejia. Revolution 2 still trying to press. 3 front players pressuring the back line with a 3-0 lead. Good work. In retreat, Victor Souza. Good defending. Souza from Ozone Park, New York, played at Boston College. Atlanta United 2 stays home next week to take on New York Red Bulls 2 before hitting the road to meet New York City FC 2 the following weekends. Revolution 2 will come home to take on New York City FC 2 next Sunday night. Cross on the right is blocked. Back to Malcolm Fry. Throw in far side. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Piedmont. An own goal. Aiden McFadden, created by Jake Rosansky in the 37th minute, opened the scoring. And Rosansky, a beautiful curling effort from the top of the box. 7 minutes after halftime, made it 2-0. Then a corner kick delivered by Rosansky, headed in by the center back Pierre Caille. In the 60th minute, made it 3-0. Now it's on here for the 15-year-old Peyton Miller. It is staved. His debut as a professional at age 15, and nearly a wonderful goal from Miller, but that was an excellent save from Vicente Reyes. He just broke through. Perfect timing from Peyton Miller. Boma turning in midfield. Marcos Diaz, his back heel, created the own goal. It was a low cross from Rosansky off the leg of McFadden for an own goal. Wonderful here from Diaz. Good sliding tackle. Recovery was there. Tyler Young had that slide tackle, 22-year-old out of Campbell University. And right back tonight for Atlanta United 2.
Atlanta United 2 substitution in the 70th minute, exiting the match, number 4, Efrain Morales. Entering the match, number 14, Kofi Tumezi.
Kofi Tumezi is in, replacing Efrain Morales. Tumezi is a 26-year-old from Ghana. Campuzano kills some time under pressure now from Tamimi before putting it back in play.
New England Revolution 2 substitution here in the 71st minute. Exiting the game, number 32, Jake Rosansky.
Jake Rosansky, man of the match performance, is going to exit after a quality 71 minutes. And he'll be replaced by Ben Owashi by the Grand Canyon University. Owashi is 24 years old. He's from Ghana. Captain-like shifts from Jake Rosansky, a goal and an assist, and helped create the own goal as well. He factored in all 3 goals tonight for Revolution 2. Can Atlanta United 2 get a goal back? Something to build upon for next week. Jonathan Vial earns a free kick. Benawashi right off the bench. Plainville, Massachusetts native out of the Revolution Academy. Yellow card is shown. Awashi in the book.
New England Revolution 2, yellow card in the 73rd minute, number 40, Ben Awashi.
Free kick here, Atlanta United 2. Down 3-0. Short to this right side. Palmed away from goal. Excellent goalkeeping from Campuzano. After the cross from Eric Centeno. Alive for Atlanta United 2. And it falls to Joshua Bolma. Bolma with the long switch. Space is found on that far side. Malcolm Fry invites the support, but plays it behind Colby Quinones. Quinones, another Academy graduate for Revolution 2 out of Bedford, New Hampshire. This broadcast is presented by DoubleTree Sweets. A dominant showing tonight from Revolution 2 away from home to open up the 2023 campaign. Very efficient, 8 shots, 3 on target, all 3 on target. A goal plus twice off the woodwork. Once in the first half from Jordan Adebayo-Smith. The other from Jake Rosansky, smashing one off the crossbar after he had scored his own goal. Final third entries about even. 38 for Revolution 2, 34 for Atlanta United 2. And the pressure again leads to a poor clearance from Vicente Reyes. Give credit to Marcos Diaz, who has been hustling all night on that left wing. Nick Firmino. That's a good ball. Campuzano off his line. He read it well to clear. Atlanta United 2, a 54% possession advantage. But unfortunately for Atlanta United 2, they've had 8 crosses. Only 1 of the 8 have been completed. But now a chance to change that. A lot of white shirts forward. Jonathan Vial, edge of the box. Good defending. Enough blue shirts back to deal with that. Weverton eventually with the clearance. All the way back to Vicente Reyes. Other scores from across MLS Next Pro today. New York Red Bulls leading Columbus 1-0 in the 71st minute. San Jose and LA Galaxy scoreless after a half hour. The goal scorer heads away, Pierre Caille. There's another good chance. And a wayward effort from about 25 yards away. North Texas leading LAFC 1-0 after a half hour. Thrown in midfield. This broadcast is presented by Truist. Matt Peterson with you. Match day 1. MLS Next Pro season underway here in 2023. Full slate of games began Friday night, continuing this Sunday night. And Revolution 2 off to a great start, leading 3-0. Rosansky with the goal, Caille with the goal, and an own goal in the first half. And a deserved lead for the visitors. Revolution 2 with a 3-goal advantage. Atlanta 2 trying to reverse it here. Good build up. Space on the left side. Cross was dealt with well, and it's away from Marcos Diaz. Atlanta United 2 had pushed numbers forward, pushed some big bodies forward. At a knee, center back came forward. They were a bit exposed, but why not? Worth the risk here.
Atlanta United 2
change here for Atlanta United 2.
Minute, exiting the match, number 7, Luke Brennan.
Luke Brennan comes off.
And entering the match, number 12, Haimar.
Haimar comes on. Haimar, one of the brightest lights from last year's season for Atlanta United 2. Makes his debut in the 79th minute of tonight. Had 4 goals and 6 assists last season for Atlanta United 2. Some space here for Atlanta United 2. More good work defensively. Souza with the block, and now the high line for Atlanta United 2 is giving an option here, but good recovery. Hustling back, Tyler Young, the right back for Atlanta United 2. Haimar, the substitute for Atlanta United 2, is from Manaus, Brazil, out of the Atlético Paranaense Academy in Brazil. He's 20 years of age. Centeno, switch of fields. Flipped cross is headed out by Caille. A good block once again. That was Noble Okello. Staying in front of Jonathan Villar. Five substitutions used by Atlanta United 2. Overlapping run. And Firmino. Good layoff there, another cross. And it's blocked. Corner kick coming. Colby Quinones blocking that. Now a short corner kick, Atlanta United 2. Headed off the post and then put back in front and cleared off the line. It fell to Karim Tamimi, but he did not get the cleanest of efforts on the second chance. The first header was excellent from Nick Firmino, and it hit the goal frame. Tamimi would expect to do better with that second chance.
Exiting the match, number 89, Malcolm Fry. Entering the match, number 35, Nakie Greenidge Duncan.
Malcolm Fry, good shift. He walks off after a good performance. Nakie Greenidge Duncan, Toronto native, comes on. Formerly with Toronto FC 2. The 19-year-old Nakie Greenidge Duncan replaces Malcolm Fry for Revolution 2. You may have noticed in the halftime read or the halftime video, one of the new rules, MLS Next Pro, the substitution rule. The player coming off has 10 seconds to get off the field. If they take longer, then the player entering must wait an extra minute, so the team would have to play down a man for a full minute. If the player takes too long to come off, it's designed to speed up the game. Atlanta United 2 to the back post, and there is a goal. It was coming time and again from the left. This time it comes from the right. Wonderful cross. Delivery there from Centeno, and life here inside Fifth Third Bank Stadium. A goal back for Atlanta United 2. Centeno with the assist. And that should make the final 7 minutes plus stoppage time exciting.
84th minute, number 12, Haimar.
And it's Haimar off the bench and immediately on the score sheet. The Brazilian opens up his 2023 accounts. Four goals, 6 assists for Haimar last year, the opening goal for Atlanta United 2 here in 2023. Can they get 2 more? Contact on the edge of the box. A free kick will be given. Free kick, Atlanta United 2. Luis Guardia, the referee, had a good view of it right beyond the penalty area. Now desperate times for Revolution 2, who seemed to be in total control, leading 3-0. Man down for Atlanta United 2. And again, this is one of those rules where if a player receives treatment and they're not subbed and they come off, they must remain off for a few minutes. So you see the teammates trying to help him up to speed up the process. It is Jonathan Vial limping off on the far side of the field. McFadden could deliver this. Instead, he gets in the box after some instructions. Here it comes. Low delivery. Cleared. Good win in midfield. Lost his footing, and now it's a break for Revolution 2. They go 6 versus 3 here in the 87th minute, but the pass just a bit off. And now Atlanta United 2 can break the other way. 5-on-4 for Atlanta United 2. Pass just a bit heavy, a little too far for Highmar. And it's out for a goal kick. Actually, I think Highmar was in an offside position. He's trying to stay out of the play, but too involved. So offside ends up being the call. 88th minute restart. And you can see the clock on the far side. No actual clock, but they must wait 3 minutes since it took enough time for Jonathan Vial to get off the field and receive treatment. He must stay off for 3 minutes. So this rule is intended to avoid players time wasting by asking their trainers to come on the field. If they do come on, it's a 3 minutes time off the field. Centeno had the assist on the opening goal. Here he is building up on this right side. There's a header and it's well saved. Firmino rose well, struck it well. Excellent save, Nico Campuzano. That would have made it 3-2. But very easy for Atlanta United 2 the last few minutes. Revolution 2 was very good defensively. But once they got the first goal back, there's been much more belief now for Atlanta United 2. Cross from the left. Some contact in the box. There is a penalty. A clear tug at the back. A chance here in the 90th minute for Atlanta United 2 to get one more back. Kareem Timimi earns the penalty. He's trying to get free on the back post and just tugged down. Nick Firmino from the spot against Nico Campuzano. Now you see Jonathan Vial is waved back on after his 3 minutes on the sideline after he received treatment. Nick Firmino, the 22-year-old Brazilian here for Atlanta United 2. He has a goal back. We will go into second half stoppage time with life for Atlanta United 2. 2 goals in the final 6 minutes from 3-0 down to within a goal. A minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time will be added on here at the end of this second half. 4 minutes for Atlanta United 2 to find the tying goal. Can Revolution 2 see out this game? Can they manage the game on the road and get the full 3 points? Reyes rolls it out. Reyes, 16 starts last season. Homegrown goalkeeper. There's a possibility for Atlanta United too. And it's back out to midfield. The homegrown goalkeeper was called up by Chile for the 2023 South American U20 Championship in January. Free kick, Atlanta United 2. Restart from Aiden McFadden. Centeno. Wonderful from Centeno, top of the box. Tees it up for Vial. Clip to the left side of the area. Corner kick, Atlanta United 2. It's been a completely different defensive effort from Revolution 2, from 3-0 up to now clinging to a 3-2 advantage. Corner kick. Headed to the top of the box. And out for a throw-in. Long throw-in. Out for another throw. Firmino. Well-weighted ball. It's back in the mix. Low shot blocked again. Victor Souza with the block. Revolution 2. Get it out to Vicente Reyes. One more minute for Atlanta United 2 to find the tying goal. Well defended. Here comes the 15-year-old Peyton Miller, decision-making time. He should take it to the corner. He does his job. Good decision from the youngster, and he earns a throw-in. Many want to go for glory in that moment with your team desperate to hang on for a win. The wise play is to take it to the corner. Miller did just that. Tonight he became the youngest ever to play for Revolution 2 at 15 years, 138 days. Final seconds now for Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Full time, a road win for New England Revolution 2. They led 3-0 at the hour mark. Two late goals from Atlanta United 2 made it a very interesting second half stoppage time, but in the end, a man of the match worthy performance from Jake Rosansky, the Revolution 2 captain. A goal, an assist. He hit the crossbar once. He helped create the opening goal, which was an own goal, and a captain-like performance from Jake Rosansky.
You're always invited to toast those twos at our brewery, located at 2260 Moon Station Court in Kennesaw.
Here is the man of the match performance. It's presented by Adidas. Jake Rosansky, the captain, leading his team to a 3-2 road win tonight. A goal, an assist, part of the build-up to the opening goal, and his Revolution 2 side goes away with the full 3 points. Other goal scorers, Pierre Caille, and off the bench, it was Nick Firmino joining in with Highmar for Atlanta United 2. This has been a lot of fun, a great start to match day 1 in MLS Next Pro. My name is Matt Peterson, saying so long from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia. Full time, Revolution 2 defeat Atlanta United 2, 3-2.